I'm not alone today. I've got help from an expert. I should be joined by the Royal Ballet's very own Kristen McNally, who should be through here. Good morning, Kristen. How are you, my love?
I'm
you
good,
all right?
thank you.
Very
You?
good. Wow, look at this.
I know.
So, tell me, what have we got in store today?
So we have loads of exciting stuff coming up. We have the legend that is Carlos Acosta rehearsing his production of Don Quixote. We celebrate two of the great British choreographers of the last century with works by Kenneth Macmillan and Frederick Ashton. Then we take you right to the present day. Our three resident choreographers, Liam Scarlett, Wayne McGregor and Christopher Wheeldon, are in action. And then, of course, you've been sending in some great pirouette videos, and we take a look at those later too.
Okay, very exciting day for us. What are we seeing right now?
So right now, this is the common thing that you'll see across all 5 companies taking part today. This is ballet class.
Right, okay. Well, let's leave them to it. We'll see you in a minute.
Circle away. Push down through the floor, rise up, high to midpoint, center both feet. Thank you. Good, good, good. Thank you. Left side, please. And circle. Up, center both feet, high to midpoint. Thank you. Good. Thank you from first. Let's do demi-plié, tendu front, back to the demi, and straighten, 2, tendus, closing to the first. Demi-plié, out, in, up, 2, tendus. Front side, back inside, then parallel forward, stretch up and back, demi-points. Yeah, demi, out and in. 2 tendus. Thank you, and good. Demi-plié, tendu front, back to first, and up, tendu front. First, tendu front, first demi-plié, right, in, up, tendu, and tendu. Good, from the back, demi, out, back, up, tendu. Demi parallel forward stretch, and 1. Up and back. 6, first 6, demi points, 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch the demi, 6, 7, 8, demi plie, push to the demi, and up, thank you, tops of thighs together, good, thank you, left side please, and demi, brush, and in, and up. Parallel stretch, E1. To the first 6 demi points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stretch the demi, 7, 8, demi plie, rise up. Good, tops of thighs together, stomach. Thank you. Good, thank you. From fifth, let's go front, plie, transfer, brush the inside leg, plie, tendu, close fifth. Out, plie, second, twice, 2 tendus, to the side, to the back, plie, transfer, brush, plie, transfer, close. Side, twice, and second. 1 to the back, 1 to the side, other side. Yeah, front, plie, transfer, brush, plie, point, close. 2 transfers in second, 2 tendus in second. And thank you. Front, plie, transfer, brush, plie, transfer, close. Side, plie, up, plie, tendu, to the front, tendu, to the back. Go 1, plie, transfer, brush, plie, point, close, side. 1 back, E, soutenu, 1. Brush, point, close, side. Plie second, up, plie, on the front, and side, back. Through the leg, brush. Very good. Okay, tendu, let's go front, plie, and 2 to the fifth. Tendu, side, plie, 2 on straight, back, same thing, 2 tendus, 1 side, 1 front, 1 side with port de bras, yeah. Back, plie, and 2 tendus, out, in, 2 tendus, out into the plie, 2 tendus, then 1 side, back, side, soutenu. Out, plie 2, front, side, and back, then side, front, side with port de bras. From fifth, please, tendu, thank you, and tendu front, plie, et 2, tendu side, plie, in, to the back,
And all the exercises
with
you'll
port de
see,
bras, side,
this is building our
front,
technique.
side, good.
So when you go into
reverse.
rehearsals throughout the day, you're able to execute whatever you're asked of by the choreographer or the ballet master. So you can see it starts very slow at the bar, just tendus, getting the legs moving, getting the port de bras moving, just getting the body warm.
And you do it every day?
Every single day.
How many days a week do you guys train?
Well, six days a week.
Six is enough.
Yeah. Actually, I'm saying we always get Sundays off. We don't, because this Sunday we've actually got a performance of Man on. So this is a 7-day week.
Wow. Okay.
But everybody will have a different focus if we went round the class and asked what they're doing. Some people will just be getting their bodies warm. Some people might not have that many rehearsals today, so this class will be really important in making them work, sweat, doing everything 100%. Others might be recovering, like we've got one of the The girls, I can't find her at the minute. I'll point her out later. Frankie made her debut as Manon yesterday. So that'll be her first full 3-act ballet. She's just recently been promoted to a soloist.
She'll be exhausted.
She'll be exhausted today. And we'll almost be using this as a cool down, as a recovery to see how her body's feeling. She'll have never experienced this before.
And when you go to the gym, obviously, you do different well, you know, if you've got a good trainer, you'll do different exercises every time. Do you guys do, I mean, is there a set that you do that absolutely you do every time and then some alternate, or is it exactly the same thing every day?
Yeah, so the order of the exercises don't really vary. So at the bar, you start with every teacher will come in and start with pliés, then it goes to tendus, then glissés, then the legs get a little bit higher. So in a sense, that pattern of exercises stay the same, but the actual exercise and the combination of how you do that change every day.
Right.
So this is all as well good for the brain, because every day you're coming in and this exercise being set by the teacher. I don't think we mentioned the teacher is Brian Maloney, and he's quite new to this. He retired. I mean, it's crazy to say that he retired, looking that young.
What age is he that he retired?
I don't know. We'll ask him later. I think he's mid-30s.
Yeah,
Brian.
anyway.
So he's recently come into to teaching. So every exercise will be new to them. So it's working your brain as well, picking up the exercise, picking up the combination. And that's, really important when a new choreographer comes in and makes work. You have to be so on the ball to pick up steps really quickly. So this is, again, preparing you in that sense.
Muscle memory. Mm-hmm. Have you done class this morning, Kristen?
I've been given the day off today. To sit here with you, it feels strange.
Perfect.
It's nice.
One side, one front, one side to the plié, just that. 2.
If you want to ask any questions, #World Ballet Day, and you can also follow us on YouTube at www.youtube.com/Royal Opera House, and all the other companies' YouTube channels are up there as well. We'll be back with you shortly.
Jeté, please. And in, développé. Good. Side, side, développé. To the back. Développé. One side, one front, one side, plié, reverse, 1. Foot, in and in, use the foot. Finish it with the foot. Pa, pa, soutenu. In and foot. In and foot. Side and front and side, reverse. Okay, on a polonaise, please. 1 and 2 and hold and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1, 2, hold 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and hold and 4 and 5 and 6, then out, 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 out and close, reverse and in and in, hold in and in and hold and in, then out, 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 5th, soutenu. Second time only 3 brushes, soutenu to the other side, yeah? In, hold, in, and in. Side, side, hold, side, and side, and side. Then back, and hold, and in, then out, 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 out. 5th, second time only 3 brushes, soutenu, other side, please. Lâcheté, polonaise, and thank you. Good, yeah, ba. In, good. Cross, in. Good, then out, 5th, reverse. In, cross, and in. 5th, 3 brushes, front, back, front, soutenu, other side, in. 5th, 5th, ba, ya, ba, cross, da, ya, ba, da, ba. In, cross, good, in, ba, good, thank you. Rond de jambe parterre, let's do passé, attitude plié front, 2 passé, attitude plié back, 2 passé, and plié, rond de jambe, plié en l'air devant, to the passé, to the développé arabesque, grand rond parterre, grand rond fête, yeah? Passé, and plié, y passé, and plié, to passer and plier, porter round the jump.
So at the minute we're taking a look at our principal dancer, Stephen McRae. He's over from Australia. I think we've already been to Australian ballet this morning before the ball show. Yeah, the ball show. He's young, he's 30, I think maybe 30. But quite a superstar, Stephen. Yeah. Yeah. He's done all the lead roles, so Swan Lake, Manon, Giselle, all the lead roles in the ballets, and he is in a lot of Wayne McGregor's work. He has this incredible body, and the way he can move it is kind of mesmerising when you watch him, especially for a male to be able to do that. So yeah, he's quite the star.
What age you start doing your, being the kind of principal role?
It depends. I mean, Stephen came in and was promoted through the ranks quite quickly. And, there are only the odd few people who you see like that who are real superstars, and it can't go any other way. Some people work their way slowly through the ranks, stay in the corps for a little while. It's all about getting chances every so often. You might, have been covering a role, and so you'll have learnt the role, you'll have been at the back practicing it in the studio. Essentially, you won't get a show of that, but then that person goes off, and that's it, you get that chance. So Stephen's here, and his wife at the minute is also a dancer. I don't know if you can see her, she's pregnant. Lizzie, I think she's standing next to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's crazy. Yeah.
It's probably going to be a pretty spectacular little ballerina.
I just think how amazing dancing with a baby in your stomach like that.
No, how amazing for the baby, right?
Left side, please.
All right, we'll be back with you in a minute.
Let's do fondu to the front, plie out, bring it back. Fondu to the side, plie out, bring back to coupe. Fondu to the back, bring it, plie and coupe, then plie inside leg roll, passe, hold.
Now, Kristen, doing class with us, we've got students from Harris Boys Academy in South London, led by David Pickering, who's an ex-dancer with the Royal Ballet. What is Chance to Dance?
Chance to Dance is this amazing scheme, and it takes dance into schools and gives children who may not have been exposed to ballet at all, or may not get the opportunity to be exposed to ballet through whatever circumstances, and it gives them a chance to just test it out and see if they like it, see what it's all about.
And obviously, it's a boys' academy who are taking part today. Just how difficult is it getting boys into ballet?
I think, wonderfully attitudes are changing towards boys doing ballet and making it okay. But I remember when I was young in class, there was one boy in our whole ballet school. Exactly. And I remember he used to go to my day school, and he came up to me and, saying, "Please, Kristen, don't tell anybody that I'm doing ballet." He just couldn't handle the idea that his friends would know that he's coming to do ballet class.
And culturally, that's changing. We're having a dance revolution across all
and it's
disciplines.
Cool now for boys to do ballet. I mean, you see them now in class. They're they're strong. It really is masculine, and I don't think it's ever been seen like that before. So to start it young now, and especially in an all-boys school like that, is great. And especially having Dave, being a male teacher and an ex-dancer here, it's nice for them to kind of see someone like that taking class. So at the moment we're seeing Frankie Hayward. Remember I mentioned the girl who had debuted in Manon, so that's Frankie. She's just recently been promoted to soloist. So yesterday must have been such an incredible day for her debut as Manon. And here, you know, that's, for me, it's one of my favourite ballets. It's a big deal. It was created by Kenneth Macmillan. It's a really meaty narrative. It really takes that principal character on a journey through, you know, so many emotions. And yeah, it was Frankie's first time yesterday, and she was incredible.
Did she nail it?
Just was so cool and calm throughout. Was really focused and in it, and was stunning. So I wonder how she's feeling today.
Well, hopefully we'll get to chat with her
hopefully a bit later on. Yeah, but that's what.
How does it feel after you do 3 hours? You know, particularly if it's one of your first, you know, one of your first big shows.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a soloist here with the company, but the roles I've done so far don't, you know, lend themselves to doing that full 3 hours on stage. When it's a role like that, you are carrying the ballet, so you are on at every moment. Like things that most of us will do, we might be dancing on our own, but it'll just be, you know, for, you know, 10 minutes for a main part, and then you're off, and then someone else can take over. Frankie had to lead that yesterday.
Right, the whole thing.
So you have to engage with your audience.
How many shows could you do a week of that?
So that's the thing with the principals. They will only do maybe 3 shows of Manon the whole run of the shows, whereas for us, because they're kind of artists, first artist, soloists, we're on most shows.
Yeah.
But for them, it's so taxing that they couldn't do every show of that role. You know, it takes so much out of you. But I think that's what's wonderful about the Royal Ballet with things like that. It's not just about the technique. Obviously, like you're seeing in class now, we're really trying to perfect our technique so we can perform every step to the best of our ability. But with a ballet like Manon, it takes character and lots of acting. You have to engage with your audience and make them sympathise with you right from that very moment.
If you're on for 3 hours, then it's going to be a long night for everybody.
If they don't, it's great. Okay, at the moment we're focusing on Eric, who's another one of our male dancers. He's a soloist, a really versatile dancer. He created the role of the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. He also is a favourite of Wayne McGregor's. Wayne loves to use him in his ballets. Really strong, as I say, versatile, moves his body in such an incredible way and has quite a presence. He has quite a stature on the stage.
Yeah, no, when I've seen Wayne's work before, he's got this kind of like, he likes, or anyway, where it looks from me, he like really people whose bodies are really fluid, you know, and really kind of almost like kind of like Mercury morphing around.
That's a great way of describing it.
And yeah, so he's one of those guys.
So he's one of those guys. Right. And you know, things are changing. Obviously, like I spoke, class, fundamentally, everything you see here should lend itself to you being able to perform everything a choreographer asks for. But the demands from choreographers now are getting more and more. So this won't look anything like what you see of Wayne's work.
Yeah.
On stage, so the demands on the dancers are greater. You know, we're expected to get our legs higher, our bodies move in, you know, these insane ways. So it gets more and more challenging.
You know, I found it really interesting. The last time I was here, because I remember asking Wayne, like, you know, how long he'd been involved in ballet and when he first had his first ballet lesson, and he was like, I've never had a ballet lesson once in my life, you know, and I was like, wow, okay, that's interesting, you know, that he's in charge of, you know, pulling together all of this and actually just using all the tools that you guys have got and then interpreting that in a slightly different way, you know.
And that's nice as dancers when you have that creative input as well. As you say, Wayne can't demonstrate every step. He wants, so it's up to you then to kind of translate what you think he wants onto you, and then it's that conversation between the both of you. Yeah, that's working. No, a bit more like this, and it's, you know, working together. It's great.
Oh, okay.
two
Great
grand
process.
bottoms to the side, and fifth one to the front, and fifth one to the side, and fifth back, brush, brush, and fifth. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, brush and brush, yeah? 2 grand bottoms to the front, 2 grand bottoms to the side, out on one, da ya, be, ba, back, front, back, fifth. 2 groups, please. First group, thank you. And thank you. Ba-dum-ba-you. 1 and fifth, and out and fifth. Drum on my side and fifth, and out and fifth. 1 front, good, and side and fifth, and back and front, back. Fifth, 1, out, side, 8, out, good, 1 back, side, front, back, front, fifth, thank you. Hold on, left side please, and yeah, finish it with the foot, and out and in, 1, out, back, rush, rush, good, 1, tendu jambe, out, very good, out, good, thank you. Second group please. And thank you. A, 1, ba. Back, rush, rush, yeah. Thank you. Hold on. Okay, left side, and thank you. Yeah. Really stand on the supporting leg. Stand on it. Put it down. Down. Back. Yeah. Thank you, that's the bar. Have a stretch. Change your shoes. Let us, you know what, let's put it in the back over there. We just get a little bit more space.
Right, Kristen, what's happening? They've just taken all the bars away.
Yeah, so we finished bar and now we have a little 5-minute break, cool down, have a drink of water. Some of the girls you'll see will be changing their shoes. They like to do centre on point. So we'll see a little bit of that.
What is, right, what
Oh,
centre on
whoa,
point?
whoa, whoa, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's explain. So the fascination with everyone and point shoes, here are some of the girls putting them on now. So most of the, we are the Royal Ballet, so most of the stuff we do is on point. So this is nice, kind of getting warmed up.
Right, and the point
for
one,
that
so
now.
they've had the
these are
soft
point
shoes on a
soft
minute
shoes
ago.
on, get the, your toes warm, everything going, and now the feet are ready to put themselves in these these things
Right, and then,
called point shoes.
And traditionally, what like they had metal, or they were wood, or what would they have been in the beginning?
They're like paper mache.
Right.
So they are very hard, but you can mould them. I mean, you'll see, hopefully later we might see a preparation of a pair of point shoes, but you can bash them, stand on them so
Right,
that
so
they
they're quite
mould a little bit
malleable.
better
Right.
to your foot. But they still need to be strong to, to hold you in that position, or your body weight on point.
And even in the time you've been dancing, have they come on a lot, the shoes, or?
Yeah, they've changed. There are so many makes now of
Right.
point shoes. So there only used to be a couple. So now there are so many to choose from. And you find that kind of the latest one of these ones called Gainer Minden. And they're like the Nike of point shoes. And
Right,
they're made
okay.
for something different. They're almost like a plastic. So they're moulded and they don't really break. And they're machine manufactured. So every shoe is exactly the same. Most of them are all handmade in factories. And you find that you get a shoe that you love and then you stick to that shoe. So sometimes when makers of the shoes retire or stop, it's devastating for girls. It's
Right,
just
okay,
like
yeah,
you
of
can't,
course.
you've
course,
lost
your
that
lucky
shoe that
shoes,
you've been
yeah.
that you've been wearing for
And how
for
long will
years.
you kind of keep a pair of shoes before they It just gets impossible.
So, for example, maybe Frankie last night, she might have gone through 3 pairs in that performance of Manon.
Okay.
Because you need them at different stages. Sometimes you want a hard pair for a certain steps you're doing.
Okay.
Sometimes you need them really soft. You know, when we're doing Swan Lake, for example, our ballet
this is great. I don't know if all the girls just walking out and look, and there she is, heavily pregnant. Wow.
It's mad, isn't it?
What a lovely thing. Can you imagine how soothing that must be for the baby?
Hearing the music as well, that beautiful piano music.
That's going to be some dancer, that kid.
I know. I hope so. And sometimes I think, oh, is it dangerous to be doing that with a baby? But I think if this is something that you're doing every day, this is not unnatural to us. So you can carry on, I guess, gently as long as you can. So now we're focusing on another one of our principals, Sarah Lamb. So again, she's got Manon coming up probably this week or next, because our season's just opened. We've had our summer break, and so Manon is the opening ballet of the season. But Sarah will have done that many times, so then it must be exciting for her to really develop the role every time she performs it.
And 2, retiré, 3, développé arabesque, plié, pas de bourré, step sous, and 5th, and développé écarté, and 2, and 3, step 4, 5, 6, 7, balancé, 8, step attitude croisé, 2, and 3, and 4, plie allongé, 5, 6, sous, and 5th, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, relevé down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step sous, then développé, écarté, 2, 3, step 4, this foot comes on the oar, 5, 6, 7, balancé, 8, step attitude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, start a little bit back, 2 groups please, and thank you. And 2, and under, and under. Good. Relevez long. 1, 2, 3. Développez. Pliez. Good. Step sous. Développez side. 1, and 2. And 3, stepping 4, very nice. 5, 6, 7, balancé, step croisé attitude. And around, effacé, good. Plié, pas de bourré, sous. Good, left side, and 1. And under, and 3. Now lift the knee against the torso and finish it with the foot. Step and good. Et balancez, step croisé. Good, relax the shoulders. Second group, just be aware as you step from the à la seconde that the supporting leg comes on the or for the next développé. Yeah. Second group, please, very last time, come forward, spread out, and thank you. développé, balancé, step croisé, attitude, good round pied passé, pied, pas de bruit and smooth, left side, under, use the back. Good. Bring it to you. Wrap it around your spine. Step down. Développé. Finish it with the foot. Step and walk. Balancé, croisé attitude. Very nice dancers, beautiful. Thanks. Good, let's start on fast. Rotate this leg under your attitude and carry side coupe to the pas de bourrée, relevé, passé, and fifth pirouette. Then left attitude front, carry side, coupe, pas, de bourrée, relevé, passé, and fifth, pirouette, then stepping, sous, croisé, and fifth, and stepping side, and fifth, tendu, and fifth, and pirouette, step sous, croisé, step sous, to the side, tendu, fifth, pirouette, yeah. Attitude, carry it side, coupe, pas, de bourrée, relevé, passé, fifth, pirouette, same left, out, in, pas de bourrée, up, then step sous, croisé, side, tendu, fifth, pirouette, second section, yeah. 2 groups, please, and thank you. Here, plie front, carry
So here
side,
we see
coupe,
one of our first soloists, Alexander Campbell. And he's had a bit of an interesting journey. So he was at the Royal Ballet Upper School, but then went to dance with Birmingham Royal Ballet first.
Okay.
So did a good few years there, and has been with us, I think, for about 2-3 years now. So not everybody does the route of, White Lodge, Royal Ballet Upper School, straight into the company. Lots of people will have had a very different journey.
And so, just for people who don't know what White Lodge is, it's out in Richmond, and it's it's a school, it's a ballet school,
Yeah,
right?
it's a ballet school, so you can go when you're 11, so it's a full-time boarding school, so you do your academics and your full-time ballet training there every day.
Wow.
So that's from 11 to
I take it
16.
It must be pretty difficult to get into White Lodge.
Very difficult to get into White Lodge, and there are, quite a few people who you'll see have gone that route. So then after White Lodge, when you're 16, there's a next step into the Royal Ballet Upper School. And that's when I joined. I didn't go to White Lodge, so I was just doing, normal day school, danced in the evenings, and then auditioned at 16 for the Royal Ballet Upper School. So that's the next level. And then the company. But, we have a really international company, so people might not have been all the way through the Royal Ballet, maybe just upper school and then into the company, or maybe just into the company from elsewhere.
Let's go from the corner, please. We'll go pied, relevé, croisé, and
Chris, you just mentioned the Royal Birmingham Ballet. Where else can you see, really good ballet in this country?
So there's another company in London, based in London, called English National Ballet Company, and actually one of our former principals, Tamara Rojo, went there, and she's now director there. So that's a great company. You also have Northern Ballet, so they're based in Leeds, another great company. And then there's, smaller contemporary companies, but for ballet, they're the main ones. So it's the Royal Ballet, Birmingham Royal Ballet, Northern Ballet, and English National Ballet. And it's a shame that the Royal Ballet don't tour around this country as much. So, if you can't get to London, then those ballet companies tour around. So you can see us, but you can see us in cinemas now, which is a great thing. We do live cinema relays.
I just saw, my mum actually has been to, she lives down in Wales, and she says she's going to go and see one soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. People love it. It's kind of a new thing that we're doing, and it seems to have gone down really well. So wherever you are in the world, you can see what we're doing on stage.
Perfect. It's gone worldwide.
Yeah, totally worldwide.
Left side more round. Yeah, don't be late. Yeah, pop, pop, pop. 8. up. Up. North and fix it. Left side comes around. Et plie up. Bye up. Tombe. Pas de bourrée. 4. Et up. Good. Tombe. Pas de bourrée. Pique. And 1. Et. Good. Tendu. Repair. Right side back. Okay. Yeah. Bye up. Tombe. Pas de bourrée. Et up. Tombe. Pas de bourrée. Up. Use the right foot to push you into the pirouette. Hey, up. Yes, that's it. Tendu. Prepare on day long. Good. Hey, out. Out. Tombe. Pas de bourrée. Hey, up. Good. Tombe. Pas de bourrée. Hey, oh, up. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hey, up. Good. Claire. Tendu. Releve and releve. Ya, ba, ba, ba. Shoulders down. Up. Tombe, pas de bourrée. Ya. Shoulders down. Use the right foot. Push it in. Okay. Tendu. Big groups, please. Et one. Ba, ya. Ya, ba, ba. Et. Good. Up, ba, da, ba, ba. Hey. Fix it. Around. Out on 1. Up, ba, ya. Tombe. Left side round. Round, 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 round. Good. Tombe. Pas de bourrée. Yeah. Left side comes forward. Forward, forward, forward. Fix it. Last few times to the right, yeah. Ba, yeah. Tombe, pas de bourrée, hey. Hang on to it, hold the passe. Yeah. Good, and fix. Fix. Goody, one. Tombe, pas de bourrée, hey. Up. Right foot, up, fire, tombe, pas de bourrée. Use the right foot, up, and fix it and run. Yeah, fire, tombe, pas de bourrée. Hey, up, good, up, yeah, ba, hey, good, fix it around and up. Et up, ba-da-ba-ba. Tombe, pas de bourrée. Et up. Good, tombe, pas de bourrée. Up. A little bit more drive down, yes. Push down. Yes, 1. Around, left side, around. Okay, good. Don't be late. Ba-da-ba-ya, ba-da-ba-ba. Hey, up. Et tombe, pas de bourrée. Really use the right foot, push it up. Hey, up. Yes, that's it. Last time to the right. Ew, ba, ba, yeah. Yeah, ba, ba. Hey. Hey, good. Yeah. Hey. Good. Good. Okay, just be right on top of the phrase. Plie, releve, and releve. Yeah, in 1. Get to the shape in 1. From the left side, please. Drive the passe. Hold on, drive the passe a little bit more. Yeah, from the back. Let it take you into the pirouette a little bit more. Left side, please, and plie 1. Ba-da-ba-ya. Tombe. Hey. Good, and up. Hey, up. Good. Fix it. Around, left side back. Okay, good. ya, ba, da, ba, out. Tombe, pas de bourrée. Good, tombe, pas de bourrée, out. Hey. Right side round. Hey, yep. Good, okay. Yeah, ba-da, ba-ha. Tombe, pas de bourrée. Hey. Good, ba, down, hey, up. Hang on to it, yep. Okay, irrelevant. Yep. Hey, up. Hey. Right side around. Yep. Yeah. Hey. Okay, hang on to it in the bum. Yep. Hey. Good. Yeah. Good for me. Up. Tommy. Yeah. Tommy. Tommy. Hey. Yep. Good. Last time. Okay. Ba-da-ba. Yeah. Ba. Ba. Yep. Good. Tommy. Ba-da-ba. And a one. Ba-ya. Hey. Up. Good, man. Better. Yep. Okay, careful that your spot doesn't go right. Side. Yeah. Okay, and a one and a down. A little bit more plie and releve. Plie up. Up. Good. Up. Yep. Good. Okay, all together, please. Releve down. Plie, stretch, releve. And down, plie, and stretch, releve. Plie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the second. Same in second. Releve down, plie, releve down, plie, releve, plie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All together, please. Come this way. And thank you. Releve, plie, releve, plie, and releve, plie. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the second. Up in the glutes. Up, good. Up, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Échappé and fifth. Échappé and fifth. Échappé and temps levé. Fifth changement. Fourth, second, fourth and fifth. Change and change. Échappé, fifth. Échappé, fifth. Échappé, temps levé and fifth changement. Fourth and second and fourth and fifth. Change and change. 2. Échappés. Échappé, temps levé and fifth changement. Fourth and fifth, second and fifth, fourth and fifth, 2 changements. Still all together, please. And thank you. Ba, ba, good. Up, fifth changement, fourth and second, fourth and fifth changement, changement left side. Yeah. Up, fifth changement, good one. Use the legs. Very good. Okay, coming forward, let's do assemblé and hold, assemblé and hold. Glissade one side and one croisé. Glissade, assemblé, si sont tombés, chassé, step, assemblé. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Glissade and one side and one croisé. Glissade, assemblé, si sont tombés, chassé, step, assemblé, croisé. Start well back, please, yeah. Assemblé and assemblé. This is one continuous movement. Yeah? Glissade, assemblé, si sont tombés, chassé, step. Assemblé, left side. Well back, please. And thank you. Ba, ba, de. Good. Glissade, da, da, ya, ba, ba. Good. Glissade up. Glissade up. Ya, ba, up. Good. tail back. Yeah. Glissade, one side, one croisé. Glissade up, si sont tombés. Left, right. Keep it moving, keep it better. Good one. Ba, 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 ba. Good. Glissade up, si sont tombés. Yeah. Glissade, yeah, ba, 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 ba. Good. Glissade, one side and one croisé. Et glissade up, si sont tombés. Ba, ya, ba, bi, ya, good. Ya, da, ya, ba, 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 bo. Yeah, so from the side. Yeah, ba, ba, that makes it clear. Clear, yeah. Yeah, ba, glissade up, ba, ba, ba. Good, glissade up. Effacé, yes. Good, yeah, ba, glissade, assemblé et one croisé. Good, glissade up, effacé. Yeah, glissade, and keep it moving, good. Glissade up. Yeah. Outside. Glissade up. Effacé. Yeah. Da. Yeah, ba. Good. Yeah, da, yes, better, sorry. Yeah, da, yeah, ba. Glissade up. Effacé. Yep. Hey, what? Glissade up. Last time. Sorry, and yep. Ba. Very good. Hey. Yeah. And what? Up. Very last time. One. Ba. Glissade, one side and one croisé. Glissade up. Yeah, ba. Good. Just be aware that the effacés don't come outside of your torso, same as the head. Doesn't keep it part of the story. Yeah. Let's do entre quatre, entre trois, glissade, jeté, ballotté, coupé, ballonné, coupé, jeté, glissade, jeté, coupé, chassé, fit. Quatre, trois, glissade, jeté, ballotté, coupé, ballonné, coupé, jeté, glissade, jeté, coupé, chassé, fit. Yeah. Quatre, trois, glissade, jeté, ballotté. Coupé, ballonné, coupé, jeté, glissade, jeté, coupé, chassé, fit. Clear. Quatre, trois, glissade, jet, out and out. Coupe, ballonné, coupé, jeté, glissade, jeté, coupé, chassé, fit. First group, please. And thank you. Quatre, trois, glissade up, out and out, coupé, et coupé, jeté, glissade, et chassé, and fifth, entre quatre, trois, et, and out, whoop, coupé, good, and glissade, out, up, good, hop, back. out, out, up. Body. Yes. Ba, ba, ba. Up. Body. Glissa, coupe, chassé, fifth, cut. 12. Good. Yep, up, up. Hey, up. Lower arms. Up. Body. Keep the chest over the arms. Yeah, ba, yeah, ba, yeah, ba. Up. Up. Good. Count. 12. 8. And foot. Up. Body. Count. Back. Keep the torso over the arms. Count. 12. 8. 8. Up. Up. Out. Out. Up. Hey, body. Good. Chassé, fifth, cut. 12. 8. And out. Out. Yeah, just be aware that the ballonets don't come too down and down. Yeah. Yeah, ba, yeah, ba. Good. Yep. Please, jeté up and out. Up. Yep. Cross. In. Go. Yo. Out. Out. Up. Hoop. Last time. In. Ba. Yeah. Ba, ba. And out. And out. Up. Cut. Top. And out. And out. Up. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do man, woman separately, please. We'll go seesaw side and hold. Seesaw side and the hold. Entre trois and the fifth. Entre trois and the fifth. Seesaw ouvert. Coupé assemblée. Seesaw ouvert. Coupé assemblée. Gents. Chassé forward. Fifth tour. Ladies tombé. Pas de glissade. Yeah. Seesaw side and the hold. Seesaw side and the hold. Da 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 da. Yeah. Ba ba and the down. Fifth. Ouvert. Coupé assemblée. Ouvert. Coupé assemblée. Chassé forward. Fifth. Ladies tombe. Barbary. Glissade. Da da. Ladies first. Yum ba 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 dum ba ya dum bum bum. This is down da da ya. Yeah. Two ouverts. Tombe. Barbary. Big groups, please. And thank you. Hey. Ba. Ba. Hop. Ba. Beat up. Ba. Ba. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Good. Hop. Good. Up. Good. He tombe. Yeah. Very good. E. Yeah. Up. Up. Good. Hey, up. Da da ya, da 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 ya, da yeah, up. Keep the shape. Yeah. Da ya, da ya. Cross. Yeah, up. Good. Steadier for the men, please. Hey, yeah, ba ba, yeah, ba ba ba. Down and the fifth and the down and PA. Up. Up. PA. Okay, good. Ya ba ba ya ba da ya da ba pi. Up. Up, good. plie, plie. Good, gentlemen. Plie, up, 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 up. Plie, up, up, plie, up, up, up. Yeah. Up. Yeah, up, plie, plie. Yeah. Left side after this. Yeah. Up, keep it moving. Up. Chassé, plie. Good. Back to female. Up, 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 plie, up, down. Down. Plie, up. Up. Yeah. Up. Yeah. Up. Down. Down and a fifth. Up. Yes. Up. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Da 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 down and a fifth. Down fifth. Up. Up. Yeah. Up. 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 Good. Eight. Fifth cross. Jump from fifth. Fifth. Up. Gentleman tempo. Hey. Up. 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 Da da. Up. 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 Steadier, please. Up, 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 up. Chassé and plie. Yup, up, up, beat. Yup, up, up, da, da, down. Yup. Chassé, dip. Good. Down. Down. Up. Keep the arms. Yeah. Okay, good. Deep. Up. Up. Good. Thank you. Okay, from the corner, let's do glissade. Du flèche, parcouru, jeté, croisé, piqué, attitude, croisé, step, entrelacé, coming round the corner, assemblé, gentlemen, balancé, and tombe, coupé, jeté, ladies, piqué, arabesque, tombe, pas de bourrée, glissade, split, yeah? Glissade, tendu, flèche, pas.
So we're just coming to the end of class now, right?
Yeah, so as you can see, we're up to Grand Allegro, these big jumps, everyone's really warm, sweaty, ready for the whole day.
I can't believe they have to do this before rehearsals.
I know, I can't believe it. It's rare for me to sit and watch, and
Yeah.
it's exhausting.
No, it really
isn't
is.
it?
It just shows you what incredible shape everybody's in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And how fit and how warm you need to be for rehearsals. Like, we need to be at this stage this early in the day to do the rest of the day.
So what else have we got coming up then? What are we going to see?
So loads more coming up. We've got one of our resident choreographers, Liam Scarlett, is creating a new ballet called Age of Anxiety. So you get to see a bit of a rehearsal of that. We've still got Carlos to come up. A new ballet by one of our young choreographers, Ludovic Ondeviella. You know, so much. And then I think we hand over to, is it National Ballet of Canada and San Francisco still coming? Yeah.
So it's a
Lots
long
more.
old day.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, we're still trending on Twitter. World Ballet Day, hashtag World Ballet Day. Big thumbs up from some of the dancers here. They just found out they're trending. Good news.
Catch the phrase. Up.
After we finish here at the Royal Ballet, we're going to hand over to the Royal Ballet of the Royal Ballet of Canada, National Ballet. Sorry, can't be the Royal Ballet, National Ballet of Canada,
And San Francisco Ballet.
Fantastic.
Up. Up. Gentlemen. Hey, up, 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 up. Yep, up. We go back to the bayou there. Up, up, yep. Hey, up, 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 up. Good. Yep. Out, out. Good. Yep. Up, up. Up. Down. Yep. Up. Up. Tome. Eight. Glissar. Up, 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 up. Up. Hey, adding two. Good. Keep the tempo, please. Throw. Out. Out. Good. Up. 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 Last time, right? Out. Out. Last time to the right. Yeah. Up. Pakuru arc. Over. Left side ready. Eight. Good. Eight. Up. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Ba ba. Feet up.
Just ask him what he's been teaching.
Yep. And up. Ba ba ba. Yum ba ba ba. Feet. Big groups, ladies. Up. Up. Good. Up. Up. And up. Last group, ladies. Yeah. Up. Gentlemen. Big groups. Maximum 3 groups. Up. 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 Steadier, please. 8. Yep. Up, up, up. 8. 8. One more group after this. Up. Up. Hey, up. Maximum 2. More than 2 people. Hey. Up. 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 And. And release up. Hey. Up. Good. One time. Barrels. Manners, you want to start on a 3? Let's start 3 barrels, please. Then we'll go into a coda, okay? A. Barrel. Yum, bum, yum. Yeah. And. A. Yeah. Good. Hold on. Sorry. After this, can we go into a coda? Yeah. Up. Good. Good. Okay, coda, please. A. Yeah. Ba. Bi. Ba. Yeah. A. Yeah. Ba. Ba. Good, man. Keep it moving. Keep it forward. Good. Okay, good. Hey. More fuertes, ladies. Hey, out. 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 Good. Keep coming. Hey, out, in. Good. Out, forward. Good. Out. Keep it moving forward. Good. Hey. Good. Keep left side round, left side round. Good. Up. Hey. And up. Good. Forward. Good. Keep it going. Keep it up. Good. Yep. Hey. Out. Up. Yep. Okay. Head. Relax the head. Hey, out. Good. Open. Yes, keep it going. Keep it open. All day open. Good. Ba. Good. Lovely. Yeah. Head. Head. Relax the head. Relax. Hey. Relax. Good. Hey. On in. Easy. Good. Open. Good. Thank you very much. Have a good day.